Living Flame, number 18, Bread of Life. Brothers and sisters, we continue our meditation on John chapter 6, the most important chapter of the Gospel of John in relation to the Eucharist, the Eucharistic banquet. And so we read from John chapter 6. Jesus said to the crowds, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never hunger, and whoever believes in me will never thirst. But I told you that although you have seen me, you do not believe. Everything that the Father gives me will come to me, and I will not reject anyone who comes to me, because I came down from heaven not to do my own will, but the will of the one who sent me. I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never hunger, and whoever believes in me will never thirst." Such a consoling promise from the Lord. The truth of the Eucharist, the summit in font of our Christian life. I am the bread of life. The Lord continues to feed us even today. The Lord does not deprive us of His real presence. What a wonderful church and faith that we have the Eucharist. Friends, never exchange the Eucharist for other forms of prayer or other types of worship, no matter how noisy or emotion-filled celebrations you may attend. Ito yung madalas nagkakamali ang maraming kabataan sa panahon natin ngayon o maraming mga tao. They look at the Eucharist as if the Eucharist is just one among the many gatherings. So many of us look at the Eucharist as boring, routinary, ulit-ulit, pare-pareho lang naman, hindi naman nagbabago. Parang yung sermon lang naman ng pari ang nagbabago, and that is why we like it all the time. If ever the priest is articulate, good homilist, nice reflections. And sometimes our celebration and participation in the Eucharist is centered on the priest. But to be very honest and perhaps brutal about it, nagkakamali po tayo. The Holy Eucharist is not about the priest presider. Yes, it's about the priest because he is presiding in the name of Christ. He is presiding as Christ. He is also a presence of Christ in the assembly. But the bread of life, the bread that we partake, that is the heart and soul of our celebration. That is how the disciples on the road to Emmaus recognized the Lord. Before He disappeared to them, He joined them in the breaking of bread. They recognized the pattern, the routine of Jesus. So very early on, kahit noon pa man, there is a pattern and a routine in the Eucharist. And that is why they were able to recognize Him in the breaking of bread. Because Jesus, perhaps, during the time that He had with His disciples, He would keep on doing this. Even if those episodes or stories are not mentioned in the Bible, but I believe that Jesus taught them well. Every time they gather, He would make the same gestures, actions. He would take the bread, He would bless the bread, He would break it, and He would give it to them. This is the Eucharist, the bread of life. Jesus always wants to share life with us. Breaking bread in the scriptures also means sharing salt. They have almost the same meaning. Pagbabahagi na ng tinapay ay pagbabahagi na din ng asin. Ibig sabihin na pagbabahagi na ng buhay. This is what should happen. This is what we are supposed to do every time we partake in the Eucharistic celebration. We partake of life. buhay ang Diyos. Binubuhay at binubusog tayo ng Diyos. So make it sure that every Sunday at least, we go to the church. Not for the priest, not for the air-conditioned church or chapel, not for the singing of the choir. Yes, they're also very important. But we go because we want to have life, to partake of the life that Jesus gives to us in the Eucharist. Nagbibigay siya ng buhay. Kaya mga kapatid, sa araw na ito, buhay na naman ang simbahan. Dahil sa araw na ito, magsisimula ang conclave. Parang nawalan tayo ng tatay, ng lolo Kiko, nung namatay si Pope Francis. But today is a special day for all of us. The Holy Spirit is once again here in our midst. And I'm very sure of it. Whoever it is that the Holy Spirit will anoint as the new Pope, as the new Holy Father, as the successor of Peter, I'm sure of it. The Lord is with us. He will feed us. He will give us life. And He will not abandon us.